It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And from San Antonio, this game of the series in Spurs territory as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason. They're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak. And here we go, the NBA Finals. Two contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie, from everything that led up to this, but you're also rejuvenated because
there's a buzz here in San Antonio, Texas, with another sold-out arena. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at San Antonio, they're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
A long and winding road to get to the NBA Finals. I mean, their great work along the way has given them home court advantage. They don't want to squander it here now.
The expectation is that they're going to do just that. I mean, they've been a strong team all season. They're tough to beat in an opponent's building, never mind their own. With the excitement surrounding the finals, it'll make this place that much more intimidating.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Kane out there with Houdini, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Here's Houdini, out to Harris. Shot clock at 2. From outside, off the mark. Parker outside, pass to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line, and the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Houdini. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's Gordon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
It's stolen by Duncan. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Duncan brings the double team. Harris outside. That 3 off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Parker kicks to Green. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Aldridge's shot is good.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Here's Houdini. To the middle. It's stolen by Duncan. Parker outside. Aldridge a screen. Parker drives in. Vucevic with the block, and they get it back. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Houdini. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Parker with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Duncan against Gordon. Duncan with the bucket. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Here's the 3, and that one's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
San Antonio trailing here. Leonard with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Hit by Vucevic. Leans inside, and the call will be against Tony Parker.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Houdini. Down low. Here's Gordon. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Parker outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got his first 2 points.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second, Nikola Vucevic. Fourth, Freak.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Parker.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Mills. Shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Houdini. To the inside. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got 6.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Harris against Leonard. The 11-footer, and the basket good. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight.
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
There's the pick. Houdini passes to Gordon. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Leonard, no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Great open look there. Houdini's got 5 points so far.
That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Now here's Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Leonard. Here's Aldridge. Misses off the left iron. Magic leading by 6. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Here's Houdini, covered by Mills. And Aldridge comes over to help. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
A different look now for San Antonio. Cole Aldridge. He's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Orlando also making some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Harris. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payne. And Leonard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And it's 7 points for Leonard.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pick by Vucevic. Out to Smith. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Houdini. He has 5. There's the double team with Ginobili. Here's Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Spurs making a change here. Sims is checked in. And it's Richard also for Orlando. Elfrid Payton. Orlando trailing here. So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Payne, and it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Screen by Smith. Here's Houdini. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He ended with 26 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game. What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Shot to stop the run, and it's Payne in the corner. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Spurs leading by 5. Green kicks to Aldridge. Up and in on the layup. Aldridge has got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
They double him with West. The dish to Smith. On the wing, Gordon. Shot, no good. West with some nice D. Green, the pass to Parker. Screen by Duncan. Inside, here's Aldridge. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Houdini. The open shot, Harris. It's rebounded by West.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Duncan against Smith. West, right side. 6 on the shot clock. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Tim Duncan. Vucevic, he's checked in for Orlando. Orlando's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Houdini. They double him with Green. Houdini kicks it out to Gordon. Over to the wing. Passes it to Houdini. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Green. Parker outside. And there's Green on the assist by Parker. Green's got 6. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Here's Houdini. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Magic. Watson's checked in. Both free throws good from Houdini. San Antonio leading by 12. Aldridge a screen.
2 minutes.
Mills with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's West. The shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Houdini. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard, no luck. Now here's Watson. He's guarded closely. The Magic again can't hit.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Mills kicks to Leonard. Aldridge down low. Vucevic defending.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Great D that time from Green.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And stolen by Watson. Here's Houdini, guarded by Green. Feeds to Vucevic. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Vucevic has got 6 points.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Mills dishes to Aldridge. And he's good on the 3-ball. Aldridge has got 11 points in the quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Aldridge comes over to help. Here's Houdini. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And here's Mills. Puts it up. That'll do it for the first.
Well, no doubting that was a rough second period for you guys. What are they doing that gave you so much trouble?
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Parker in at the 1 spot. For Orlando, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Now here's Duncan with the floater, and Parker with the layup. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Houdini, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Parker. Pass to Aldridge. Shoots from 8. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Aldridge has got 15 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Duncan with the block. Parker with it. Now defended by Houdini. Gordon against Leonard. Outside, Green. Parker left side. Misses the 3.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Here's Houdini. 9 points in the game so far. And that one's good. 8 points for Vucevic.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak is second.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cole Aldridge. He's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Ginobili in for Green. And a switcher also for Orlando. As Anya's checked in, here's Houdini following the score by Tony Parker. Doubled by Aldridge. Kicks to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Dishes it to Parker. Jacks up a 3. Parker with another miss. And the foul on Cole Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Parker outside. Vucevic with the block.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No good from Houdini.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Here's Aldridge and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He has 15 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And the Magic making a change here. Payne's checked in, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Here's Houdini. 9 points in the game so far. And it's blocked by Duncan. Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. San Antonio on defense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For San Antonio, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Here's Houdini. Here's the screen. Got it up. And that's not going to go. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. The Magic trail by 8. And so in the game for the Magic, Harris at the 4, Vucevic in the middle. Payne out there with Houdini. And it's Hezonja in at the 3. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. Tremendous output from Parker. He's got 8 points and 7 assists.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assists.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys? Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Harris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Parker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parker with another miss.
You love the close out on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
To the paint. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Harris.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Now here is Aldridge with a step back, and that's good for 2. Aldridge has got 19 points.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Here's Houdini, covered by Parker. Payne gets a wide open look. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound in this one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's Parker in the corner. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Picked him clean. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The 11-footer. That one a tad off down to the right, but drops in for him. And that's 12 points for Leonard. Here's Houdini. Vucevic a screen on Parker. Here's Houdini, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And that one's good. Vucevic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Leonard can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Vucevic a screen on Parker. Mills with the steal. Left side, Leonard. The feed now to Parker. Back to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Now here is Aldridge. The tray. And Tony Parker gets the 3. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Payne. And right on target. Good.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. 3-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Parker comes with the help. Houdini passes to Payne. 14 feet away. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Mills kicks to Parker. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for San Antonio. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Patty Mills. Then for the Magic, Gordon comes in for Hezonja. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payne. Now here's West. Parker's shot is off.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think. Looking at the game for Houdini, he's got 13 points, and the assist numbers, tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Green dishes to Duncan. Parker outside. And it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Houdini. Duncan brings the double team. On the way, Harris. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Duncan outside. West setting the pick for Parker. Put it on the wing. Plenty of space. Vucevic with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
1:46 left in the fourth. Leonard brings the double team. Houdini passes to Harris. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
Green kicks to Parker. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Just so reliable. I mean, that basket there will give them a little bit more of a cushion.
Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
A steal. Here's Houdini. And he hits it to tie the game up. Houdini's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Parker kicks to Duncan. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
There's the screen to take the lead. Here's Houdini. He kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Houdini. They double him with Green. Oladipo outside. Gordon with no one around. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Here's San Antonio. Green kicks to Parker. Back to Green. From the arc. Connects from downtown.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Parker. Here's Houdini. Back to Gordon. He feeds it to Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum soars.
David, this was
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our LaMarcus Aldridge. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the final.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.